What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to another FPL video. Today we're going to be going through the top 5 picks for Game Week 36. My name is Mo, this is my channel FPL INKLING. Welcome guys, if this is your first time to my channel, welcome, and if you return back again to visit my content, welcome back guys. So let me give you guys a bit of background about what we're going to be talking about today. So I've highlighted 5 players that I believe in Game Week 36 are going to be your best 5 picks. Now these are the players that I'm looking at potentially to get into my squad. If they're already in my squad, I might be looking at captaining them as well. So if you want to look at the best captaincy option, please visit my best captains video for this game week, which has already been released. So we're going through all that itself as well. So if this is your first time guys, welcome. Hit the subscribe button to help me increase my subscribers to 500, get to my target by the end of the season so I can win a PS5 from my best friend, which you guys are already thankfully helping me so well. So please hit that subscribe button. Also hit the like button if you've liked this content or you like this video. Leave me a comment to know how I've done. In addition, hit the notifications bell icon to get the latest notifications and bell icon reminders letting you know when I've released my content. So how was Game Week 35 for you guys? That triple game week for United still going on guys, so why not release some more content for next game week? This is what's made this game, or this season, made it so interesting that, you know, the game weeks aren't even finishing and we're already talking about what our plans for the next game is, the next game week, the next couple of game weeks, what our choices are. It's all taking place guys. The season's almost over. We are almost at the end of the season, so every decision matters. So let's make sure we get you guys the best players to make sure you can move up your ranks in your leagues, mini leagues, and the game overall to make you the best manager in FPL game itself. So my first pick for top 5 for this game week is going to be Riyad Mahrez. So let's get up his details. Where is he? There he is. So, Riyad Mahrez, he's owned by 5.6% of FPL managers. His price is only £8 million and he's 134 points this season so far. For me personally, the only risk attached to Mahrez is his risk of rotation. But when he does play, damn, he goes big, and this is what's exciting about him. So he's playing Newcastle this week, which is their game week fixture. But let's go through some of the statistics here. He hasn't played the last 2 game weeks for the Premier League. For Chelsea, that's due to him playing in the Champions League. But let's go through his stats for the games he has featured in over the last 5 game weeks. So he's got 3 goals and 2 assists, where he's got 5 returns, and he's got 37 points from them as well. So for the price he's worth, he's someone you can look to get in. He's showed some really good form, especially in the Champions League as well. So for me, I don't see a reason why, you know, when he does play, he's probably one of the most lethal, if not the most kind of like feared player in the opposition for Man City themselves. So that's the reason why I've kind of chosen him. It's 5.6% ownership, so he's a massive differential as well. So if you do pick him and you decide to captain him and it does come off and he pays off, it'll go a long way for your ranking itself. So that's why I picked him at number 1. I have looked at potentially getting him in for Lingard because he hasn't been in a bit of great form, but looking at fixtures for Lingard, it kind of has made me think about it for a moment. So at the moment I am holding fort. There might be a chance where I might kind of make a sub. So that's why I'm looking at Mahrez at the moment, and he is my number 1 pick for top 5 picks this game week. At number 2, I've got Patrick Bamford. So he's owned by around 38.6% of managers, £6.3 million in price for the game. He's already hit 175 game week points. He got 9 points in the last game week. His fixtures, he's got Burnley away. Now, Burnley isn't the easiest defence to break down, especially at home. So they're playing in Turf Moor. But, you know, this is what the excitement is about Leeds, is, you know, they never give up. They have a never give up attitude. You know, they've gone to the Etihad and scored goals. They've gone to Old Trafford and scored goals. So they like going to the big grounds and giving it a good push. So why can't they do it at Burnley, who are generally known for being a solid back defence in their back patch? So these are the games that he has going forward, but let me go through some of the kind of like background stats for his last 5 game weeks. So he's got 1 goal, 1 assist, which gives him 2 returns with 17 points. But if we look at his kind of like next 3 games as well, he's got Burnley, followed by Southampton and West Brom. So they're all fixtures that, in my opinion, that he'll be licking his lips. And manager should be also, you know, keeping an eye on him, going, you know, this is a good option for not only having in your squad, but potentially even giving him the armband. Yes, there'll be managers who will look at, you know, the main kind of superstars such as Mane, Salah, De Bruyne, Bruno, Kane, Son, Bale, these kind of players. But Bamford, players like him will go under the radar. Do you want to take that brave decision at the end of the season to, even give him the captain's armband? That's entirely your choice. That's absolutely fine. But, having him in your squad will do a massive boost to your overall ranking. So that's why he's number 2 for me in this game week, based on his current form and the game week fixtures he has coming up. At number 3, I'm going to be picking the very own Mr. Antonio from West Brom, Mikel Antonio. His ownership, guys, is 5.5 mil, 6.4 million in price, 105 points this season. He got 2 points in the last game week that he played. But let's go through some of the stats that we have for him. He played against Everton last game week, so he got 2 points. He's playing Brighton away, and then followed by West Brom and Southampton. So if you're looking to bring him in, it's not just for this game week. I think for the remaining game weeks, he will remain a threat. And especially if West Ham are kind of pushing for that outside chance of the Champions League spots, then him being in form is going to be vital. And obviously he's got Lingard behind him, Bowen and other players who will be obviously assisting him. But let's go through some of his stats for the last 5 game weeks. So this season so far, 9 goals, 5 assists, whereas last season he got 10 goals and 4 assists. Similar time in game week minutes as well. Kind of injury prone, that's the only thing which lets him down. 2 goals and 2 assists, so he's got 4 returns with 25 points in the last 5 games that he's featured in. So that's why I've chosen Antonio. He's a threat with the fixtures he's got coming up as well. There's not a reason why he can't be considered. You've got players in the similar kind of price range, such as Iheanacho, who for me has the kind of like the most difficult fixtures on paper, but never write off players or teams who have difficult game weeks. So this is just my opinion. You got obviously him, followed by Bamford, which we've gone through as well, and now Antonio. So these are the kind of players you're looking at, similar kind of fixtures, and you've got obviously Watkins as well, who's suspended for the last game, but he's back for this game week. So that's why at number 3 comes Mikel Antonio, because he's just always one game away from having that massive goal game week impact, like last season where he got 4 goals. At number 4, I'm going to be picking good old reliable Mr. Harry Kane. Now, a lot of managers will be looking at the screen going, oh, he's picked Kane again, not really much differential. Sometimes you just got to look at it and just take it by the ear and play by it as well. So he is owned by 43.6% of managers, 11.8 million in price. He only got 2 points last game week. He's got 222 points overall. Now, a lot of managers are going, we need to get him out. Spurs are, not informed. But guys, this guy is Harry Kane. He's a reason why he's the best striker in the league, and he's got so many points. You can never write him off. I'd rather play an out-of-form Harry Kane in my team than not play him at all. I've learned it the hard way this season, guys. So that's why I have him in my top 5 picks at number 4. He's playing Wolves at home. Now, Wolves have been not so great in form recently. So it's a really good game for him to get himself back into the groove of scoring. Obviously, the last game week against Leicester seems the difficulty, but he's on set pieces, guys. He's always in and around, and his stats this season have been remarkable. 21 goals and 13 assists. If we go through his stats for the last 5 game weeks, he's only got 2 goals and no assists at 18 points. But that shows you, he's only like a game week away from a massive return. So that's why I'm picking Harry Kane, because, this might be the last couple of games he actually ever plays for Spurs if he is looking for a move next season. So that's why I'm picking him out. For me, I think with Son coming back into a bit of form, Gareth Bale getting that amazing hat-trick a couple of game weeks ago, there's no reason why Spurs can't look at potentially playing well against Wolves this game week. And Harry Kane always likes to be the leader. He likes to lead from the front, not only by scoring goals but also setting up and being part of the whole kind of like setup of Spurs really leading the line and being the best they can. So that's why I've chosen him. So let's see what he can do. I intended to put the armband on him. It's a close call between Mo Salah, Bamford and Kane, but let's see who I do go for. But that's why he has to be in my squad, and he's going to be one of my top 5 picks. Considering United aren't playing this game week and De Bruyne being injured, Kane automatically becomes one of the favourites to be in my squad as a pick. And potentially I'm looking at putting the armband on him. I could do, but at the moment he's definitely going to be in my squad, and that's why he's my number 4 out of 5. And last not least is obviously going to be Mo Salah for the top 5 picks of this game week. He's owned by 36.5% of managers, 12.7 million in price. He's the most expensive player in the game. 205 points. He's crossed the 200-point mark last game week. 6 points he got. His fixtures, he still has played with United, but this is for game week 36. He's got West Brom away, followed by Burnley away and Crystal Palace. So if you haven't got him in your squad, maybe it's time now to switch him out for Kevin De Bruyne or Bruno Fernandes. You will see his ownership go up as the weeks go along. I generally believe that he's starting to show a lot of form, especially in the Champions League games he's played, the games he's played previously. He's got a few game week returns, but he hasn't really kind of like let rip. He hasn't got that kind of like huge double digit game week return, and there's no reason why he can't get it against West Brom. Firstly, they've lost confidence because they've been relegated. They're only kind of playing for pride. Will Sam Allardyce play a weekend squad where he gives other players a chance to play a game in the Premier League? You never know, so it's a really good chance for them to really push for it. And plus, the incentive for Salah is to get back into the Champions League for Liverpool. That is what the biggest incentive is. So that's why he comes in at number 5 as a top pick. So he is my choice of captaincy so far for this week. That's why I've included him in. And just going through his stats, you know, he's got 3 goals and 1 assist in the last 4 games, last 5 game weeks, sorry. He's got 31 points in total, so that is why, you know, I'm looking at him very closely, potentially captaining him to hopefully get a return as well from there. So, you know, there are other potentials that I could look at, potentially like Lingard, you know, Mahrez, potentially for this game week. But that's, you know, my top 5 picks for game week 36. If we look at the fixtures here, so we've got let's go down a bit more. That's fine. So as you can see, we've got Burnley at Leeds, you know, Southampton, Fulham. You know, maybe Lingard against Brighton might pull off. Zaha could come off against Crystal Palace. Antonio might take advantage. Sorry, Watkins might take advantage of their defence. So quite a few players to go ahead. Son against Wolves, DCL versus Sheffield, Sigurdsson, and you've also got Richarlison as well. So there's quite a few players to look out for, guys, in regards to that. So that is my pick for game week 36, guys, in regards to the top 5 picks. How do you guys find it? Let me know. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, guys, this is the moment to do so. Please hit the subscribe button. Help me grow. Get me close to that 500 mark. I'm almost there. Let me win that PS5. In addition, if you want to get the latest notification, hit the notification bell icon and get my latest content review as well. Hope you guys have a good game week, guys. Best of luck for game week 36, and I'll see you guys soon.